think that I can't find it with my finger. Well, that which what my finger just blot out, that is over in Santa Elena on the Macal River Valley Belt. This is the Calpech Resort, and then somewhere around here is the Calpech Maya site. They doctored up this area since I last been here. In the event that I don't come back this way, I will capture it. Okay, so I'm doing a video about the first bars in Belize. The first one was in San Pedro and on Ambergris Key. They told me that this was Hudson Street. I don't think it is, so it's gonna be an adventure. So the quest for Hudson Street resume. Elizabeth did stay here when she did visit Belize a while back. So this is the whole reservoir for San Ignacio. Wasa. Okay, so the first bars, no, don't hold me to this, but it says the first bars that popped up in Belize popped up on Ambergris Key, which is San Pedro. At that time, the population was roughly 7,000 strong, and it was, I gotta pay attention. I stepped in the street just now. I was like 1930 to 1940. This is where I got my first dental work. Used to be a dentist here. So I stated that the population was 7,000 strong. So back then the police came out with a decree, and in this decree it stated that from henceforth they were going to be vicious and aggressive towards all establishment that was selling alcohol to minors, teenagers, children and kids. Because it seems like it was a huge issue back then. So now, because the population was 7,000 strong, this makes it roughly 63 persons per establishment, which include men, women, seniors, children, infants. Pretty much everyone was included in that census. This is Soul Project downstairs. Upstairs is a backpacker. The town hall was once held here. Well, house there. The red roof is the courthouse and police station. They got their little station. That's a tourist police station right there, substation. Crime Seat have their substation as well. This is remnants of what where the old town Council Town's hall was, and downstairs was the library. This lot right here. Okay, so Hudson Street kind of starts, and it starts somewhere around here. And somewhere around here was the first location that Mr. Iskander Bedran had the first, or opened the first bar. Had like high school functions, dance, and other events. You could also get different types of pastries up in there as well. They say it was known as the Stork Club too, on Hudson Street. And they say the very first one that he built, he used his intelligence. He was very resourceful and useful. He used reclaimed wood / lumber to build the first one. Where Bismillah is, Thomas Banner had at least a bar there. So the information that I was able to pull up said Mr. George Parham was the owner of El Casino. He was also the owner of the Sun Hotel, and that's where his bar or club was at. It said that it got destroyed by a hurricane in 1942. All that remained was the cement slab and a wall, and they still were able to hold functions there during the 1950. Then after that, Hurricane Hattie came in and completely demolished it, destroyed it in 1961. This was the spot at one point. Brought life and excitement back to the Twin Town. There were several different bars in on San Pedro / Ambergris Key. One of them that opened did do so during the 1950s. And it was known as Daddy Club. Then Mr. Luis Nunes, he also opened Los Marinos Bar in 1960. So I couldn't get tons of information of how many bars they had in San Ignacio. Maybe I can try and do a second one. The name Stork Club was based on an encounter that he had with a gentleman from New York while visiting Cayo district.